Hi, and welcome back to video 3 of Exploring Mindfulness with Cara. I'm so glad you're here, and I look forward to another adventure together. In video 1, we explored what mindfulness was all about, realizing that we can take a break and feel calm when we want to, when we train ourselves to notice the space as much as the stuff that we have inside of ourselves. In video 2, we turned our attention to our own emotions. We explored those with curiosity and noticed the details so that we could become familiar with those, so that we could understand them better and still give them space, even when we were feeling very emotional. Video 3 is about those emotions that fill us up quickly, take us over, cause us to believe that there's absolutely no space left for who we are because we are doing things that are not what we would normally do. These feelings are real. They're probably happening a lot at this moment in time. There's hope for these as well. The hope for mindfulness lies in after you have the emotion and it fills you up and you do whatever it is that you normally do. These emotions usually have a seed of fear at the core. And they usually do one of three things. They paralyze us, where we do nothing. They make us run away and hide from them. Or they cause us to act out and do harm to others with our voice, with our actions. And so what I'd like to do is turn our attention to those moments when you fill up, you do something, or you hide, or you're not able to embrace those feelings or explore them. Mindfulness comes in after the event. So you fill up, you do the thing that you always have done. You either curl up into a ball and cry for a few days, you explode and hurt someone else, or you just freeze and don't take any action. After you come back down from those feelings, reflection is key. Reflection is what we're going to talk about today, is what happened before you were full. My daughter has always been very emotional. She would fill up very quickly and do things that were just not her. And what helped is for us to have her name that big emotion that would take her over. She named this big emotion T-Rex. Okay, so I have a T-Rex here that we will use as kind of a symbol for those big emotions that take us over. I encourage you to come up with a symbol that helps you to create a little bit of space between that space inside that we know is there, but we can't feel it when this takes us over. You can use maybe the rock from video 1. We had this in our container. Maybe you could say, I'm just full of rocks right now and I just want to throw them. Some of my other students have named them green zombie brain and black sticky stuff. Giving it a symbol creates a tiny bit of space between who you truly are, that space that's always there, and that thing that takes you over. The important thing is, after you've named it, is watch out for it. You will start to get familiar with what creates this and what triggers this to happen. And the way that you get familiar with that is by reflecting back. After T-Rex or the rocks or the black sticky stuff goes away and you're able to be like, wow, man, I feel like myself again. Those are the moments to pause, take deep breaths, and go, man, what happened? I encourage you to take a journal or just talk to someone and say, what were some of the things that were going on? And then you will have kind of a map of when T-Rex arrives. And you can watch out for those triggers and embrace those early on, explore those with curiosity and go, wow, I'm really feeling fearful right now. I'm really feeling a sense of agitation or anger. And then you can turn and embrace those when they're small before they take you over. What I will say too, though, is T-Rex is going to take you over many, many, many times before you're able to stop him early. But the practice is the reflection. The practice is turning your attention back and really exploring, what was that fear? What was that frustration? What were those words someone said around me that really caused me to fly off the handle? Then over time, when you're mindful and you give yourself space from those things as well, and you're not of them, but you are watching them happen, then you will have choice when T-Rex starts to arrive. So I encourage you to continue doing the practice. Mystery Container taught us that there was space inside. Video 2 taught us to explore with curiosity. That's the key. So that when you're exploring with curiosity, when things are going well, you're noticing your feelings, you're noticing your thoughts, you're noticing things around you and allowing them space and just noticing them. When T-Rex comes along, you're going to notice, and then you're going to be able to turn and embrace, to get space around it and go, wow, I am uncomfortable right now because T-Rex is here. But instead of running or hurting or just freezing, I'm going to let it be, and I'm going to explore it, and I'm going to be here with it. That's when real choice comes in. And that's when we can change our behaviors and change the course of our lives, when we're able to give T-Rex all of our emotions, all of those things, the space, and know and remember that who we truly are is that space underneath that's always there. It's in me, it's in you, it's in everyone, this capacity for feeling calm. We just have to give space to whatever it is we feel. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Don't numb it. Embrace it. And see that that is a part of who you are, but it's not who you are. It's just something inside. I encourage you to explore your own T-Rex. Name what it might be and get to know it. As my students say, we're just taming T-Rex. He's always going to be there, but we're getting used to him. We're knowing him. We're understanding him so that he doesn't have all the control anymore. Let me know if you have questions about this one. This one is a big one, but it's a powerful one. Okay, next week we will talk about how to fill ourselves with gratitude. Gratitude is another way to bring that peace and calm into our lives. Until then, take care.